Free to roam around the place. How I always have a hard time remembering the name of the place. Razadhan. Really? Justinian is gonna follow me. Come on, big boy. Ah! Justinian, let's go. I'm such a creep. Hey. Spencer Collius. Wow. Wow. That's where like the art, like the drawing that one of the game artists did. FFXIV, man. Wow. Please have that. Wait, Estinian? Oh man, just because I used that. Estinian! Okay. Estinian, come back here. God dang it. We're gonna go see Vitra. Oh! Yasso!
To arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Graha.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
I love him. I love him so much.
Valiant sons, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence.
We did it all.
No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales.
What?
Pray accept your due reward. the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia.
Okay.
Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
Okay. Det är så tall.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzatan will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Well, I feel like with seasons and such, it might fall off. Oh, tabarnak! Okay, never mind.
Tis of no moment, a mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man.
Wow.
Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
The dragon song explain. It is playing. Sorry.
And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made.
Oh, really?
In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
I see. So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom we must look for answers.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. No! Yeah, I'm afraid so. Excuse me, Koshka.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
Oh? What is it? Tell us.
'Tis a story from my youth, many, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope.
Ah?
He believed So long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since.
Huh.
Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
Yeah, we have a long adventure ahead of us.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Oh, she's so cute. I do wish that we get the chance.
Prithee, a moment.
Okay, just so quickly, I just want to see like Kral with her hood down a bit more often if possible, because the hairstyle is actually very cute. And like the poofy ponytail, like cute. It's very cute.
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor. 'Tis thee.
It is I.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits. 'Twas a revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
Okay, but before I continue, I just wanted to mention the way that the head move and like all the scales and everything. It's very impressive.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Are they gonna show? Okay, but they're gonna show like Al Chiffon at the end. Al Chiffon. Wait, why didn't they show it? There he is. They didn't show the best for last.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end.
I feel like crying.
Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Yes, please. We don't want to see anyone else killed.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
The fact that the twins arrived, that doesn't look good. Right after that we talked about our lost ones. I have it here right there.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
God, it's like... It was just like a discussion, and it made me cry so much. I really don't. I really don't want them to die. I don't want anyone else to die. I really don't. Oh God. Sakit pa. For everyone out there, it's okay to cry. Even at video games or whatsoever. Okay. God, I love them so. I love them all. J'ai mal à la tête. My head hurts. Oh my God, la musique.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for.
Oh. That the stem, the thing on top, on the front, it's very pretty.
Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Maybe, yeah. But
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be
Yeah.
contemplated.
yeah, because what if, like, even if we stop, like, the main source of all the towers, it could still affect the prisoners in there. And Graha can't really like save them all at the same time because he's not physically like at all the towers at the same time, or anyway, but it's too risky.
To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Okay.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Rianger!
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
Shinobi.
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Mm-hmm.
Please, I must speak with you.
Oh, what's up? Hope you're doing better. She lives!
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes!
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption.
That's Alice.
It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to go.
Alice.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently.
Yep, so I guess it would be like quicker for her to recover.
Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
The music! Oh, so good! God, the music's so good! Oh, that's so
Yet
sweet.
Who has truly saved whom?
The soft piano.
Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
Oh.
The talisman? Is this true? Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask.
Cute. That's so cute.
Our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh no, I'm gonna cry again. Huh? What do I have? Is that...
Look at that! Its color is completely changed.
Wow.
What do you have there?
Oh, my eyes are
How
super
unusual.
teary.
I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
No, it's from your emotion. It's supposed to be that, right?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Ah, okay.
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Understood.
You imply that it is distinct from ether.
Ah!
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts.
Okay.
Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows.
But for emotions and spirit, let's say, it would be different.
Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
Okay.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate.
Huh.
The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
Okay, so with that logic, when we were at the first, and we needed the help from Ardbert to beat them itself, well, Hades, and to overcome like the light that was like corrupting us. I wonder if it's like related to that, because we were like so desperate, and for sure we must have been like filled with emotions with that. I wonder.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
Ah, that's cute. Teach me more. Teach me more.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
Understandable.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
No, but it makes sense.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Yeah.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Now, it's like, now we have the time, well, not really, but they want to make sure that we all rest before going back to, like, a big, like, mission and stuff. For a moment, I thought Urianger would have done, like, or something, instead of, like, gracefully bow. I thought he was like going to smack something like a hey, which would be like so out of character. Let's see. Two pieces of bread. What's with the music? Wow. Are we gonna say hi to Lynn again? Oh wow, the view. Oh, that's
Take heart and protect them well.
That's Vitra. Memory of our discussion with Vitra. Oh! Look at Graha!
You're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
Did you see Graha's face?
Only the finest dining from the last stand.
Did you see fucking Graha's face? He was like, mon amour! Oh, fuck, I'm so happy to see him. Oh, and Crowl with a ponytail. Oh, look at that big burger. Oh, she doesn't like pickles. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Lest
God.
you wonder, we invited Estinian as well. But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Maybe, yeah.
What? To perfect his brooding
Grah.
stare? Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
You do that, girl.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Yep.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
You're tellement cute.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Cryle, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yes.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it? Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
Exactly. Yeah.
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt. The relief of a people with renewed hope.
Look at my mug compared to Krell's and Alphino.
Indeed.
What am I drinking?
And in turn, I felt buoyed by that radiance. It was akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know
Boy.
we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Pizza. And 2 giant macarons. Macarons, je devrais se dire.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
I love this man so much.
Or, to put it simply, You used it to sneak around the forbidden archives.
Yes. Well, after a fashion.
I love him. I love him. I love him so much.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
Graha! T'es trop cute! He's too adorable! J'en reviens pas! C'est qui est cute, Collis! You're fucking cute! He's way too cute! Oh, I love him so much. Oh, I'm so happy he's with us. Fuck.
Why else did you think we were here? Surrender to thy fate, O champion.
Wait, what? Ah! Ah! Alice stole more of his food! He's like, bitch. I love them so much. I fucking love them. You have no idea. Oh. It went to like happy to worried very quickly. C'est que je les aime, câlisse. Oh.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that.
The fuck? His voice sounds a bit different.
I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom.
He's gonna be happy about it.
We have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems like the voice acting is different from usual as Fendaniel. Let me just put the volume a bit higher.
If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal. Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more. And then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
I'm wondering why the music ambience for this cutscene is so like romantic-esque, like romantic kind of vibe. Also, it really bothers me the way that Fandaniel's voice kind of changed. Maybe it's just me, but
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
it's not me. It's not just me. His voice is different.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless, you are mistaken. For I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting too was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth. Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too.
What is your dream? It's not the fact that you want to kill everything to kill yourself? Or is it something else?
Yes. I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Huh. Oh, the music suddenly came intensely. Okay. What's with that music? Seems like it. Cute. Hmm.